Good afternoon, guys, and welcome back to another episode of How to Serve Court Process. Today we're going to be talking about something that during my time in law enforcement was imperative to know, is imperative to figure out, and that is detecting deception. I experienced it a bunch in law enforcement. Why? Because people are always lying when they know they could get in trouble, or in this case, get served court paperwork. So today's topic is detecting deception and how you can respond to it. So before we jump right into it, today's video is sponsored by ServeManager.com. ServeManager.com is an online subscription service for process servers. They take care of it all, from getting your papers, putting it in all the way to the end, to billing and invoicing. It's awesome. It's like I no longer have, anything to do. Just kind of stand around because ServeManager is actually doing it all for me. All the stuff I used to do, now they do it, and it's awesome. It's almost like I don't have really anything to do anymore except to kind of, hand papers. They handle the rest. It's pretty easy going. Click on the link in my description. It will take you right to their website. They offer a 14-day free trial. If you use the link in my description, it is an affiliate link, so I get a kickback, which is helping to fund these videos. And I greatly appreciate it because my children need to eat. Okay, we will jump into the video. Okay, today I'll be giving you several tips and tricks on how to detect deception. Most people that you try to serve know that a summons is imminent. They know that it's going to come. They just don't know when, and they don't know who from. They know every time that they open that door to somebody they don't recognize, that that's an opportunity for them to be served. If you've started serving already, you've probably already found the people that as you knock on their door and they open it and they begin talking to you, they realize pretty dang quick you are not there for a good reason. You are there to take care of some business, and it directly involves them or somebody they live with. People will always display incriminating behavior. They will give out verbal cues that if you know how to read them, you will know what's up and you will be able to detect their deception with a few easy steps that we're going to cover in this video today. Step number one is going to be something called stall utterance. Stall utterance is a tactic used by people subconsciously. Whenever they're lying, it is their way of buying them a little bit of time, buying them just enough time so they can come up with a BS story to tell you. So when you get people that do a lot of the, that is stall utterance. That is them subconsciously thinking, I've got to come up with something to tell this person. When someone's not lying to you, they typically don't portray that behavior and those verbal cues that you need to be able to pick up on. That's going to be a huge red flag when you start hearing a lot of ums, what, that type of thing. Step number two, answering a question with a question. You'll often get this as well when somebody is lying to you. Hello, is Bob home? Huh? Who? Wait, what's his name? Get a load of this guy. You'll hear that a lot. You get people that repeat the question for the same reason as stall utterance. They're simply trying to buy themselves a second or two to quickly come up with something. Step number three, get them to answer a question before they know what's going on. Every time I knock on a door, instead of saying, does Bob live here? I simply ask if that person is home. Because if you ask if they're home, they don't have a clue what you're there for. If that's the person that you're looking for, or it's a family member of the person you're looking for, either way, if you start off your conversation with, hi, is Bob home? They're gonna automatically give the response of either, yes, he's home, or no, he is not home. If he doesn't live there, you're gonna get the whole, he doesn't live here, right off the bat. Almost every time I ask that, I get this answer. No, he's not home right now. Or, yes, he is home right now. Then you lead in with the next part. If he is home, may I talk to him, right? Sometimes they'll say, yeah, that's me. What do you want? And that's when you answer with, well, my name is so-and-so and I have a court summons to serve upon you. You're gonna want to read through it, court date's in the back, or however it is that you deliver your information. But you want to get them to admit that person's there, because too often you get the person that says, no, they're not here right now. Oh, okay. My name is so-and-so, I need to leave this form, it's a court summons, and then they'll start backtracking. They say, oh no, he doesn't live here. That's a red flag as well, because they just told me he's not home. If he didn't live there, they wouldn't have said he's not home, they would have said he doesn't live here. It comes down to that very first question, make it a yes or no question. Step number four, simple as it is, call them by name. Calling them by name is always foolproof. I usually get a copy of their driver's license along with the summons. But most of the time it's hard to make out the photo. Usually it's kind of a crappy copy, but I can kind of see who maybe it is. And you'll get those people that come to the door, the very person you're looking for. And if I believe that that's the person I'm looking for and his name is John, and they open the door and that's who I think it is, I say, hey John, how are you? So your standard reaction if somebody calls you by name is good, or hey, how are you? If that's not you, your standard reaction is going to be like, that's not me, I don't know who that is. Now you can still get that. They can still be seasoned and gone through this enough times where they know better than to admit who they are to somebody they don't know. But most times they will say yeah, and they'll confirm it right then and there. So moments later when they find out what you're there for and that you have a court summons for them and they try to back out like, that's not me, they've already confirmed who they are. It's a done deal. You serve them the papers and you walk away. Brings us to step number 5, and it's going to be body language. This is a big one. This is something you can see from a mile away. When someone's starting to lie to you, you will see their posture change. It will go from something that's casual to something very defensive. Even as far as their tone of voice, everything will get defensive super quick when they are lying. That's their way of trying to cover up what's going on. People who lie often cover their mouths. It's just a natural thing. They feel like if you can see their mouth, you can see them lying. It's something I saw over and over again in law enforcement. Someone's lying to you, they're gonna go like this, or they'll get up against the door and kind of hide their mouth. They will hide some part of their face. That's a very common trait of a liar. They won't look at you, they won't make eye contact with you. It's the same reason of covering their mouth. They think subconsciously you can see them lying. You can see what's going on, which you can. That's exactly what you can do, but it's in a way that they don't realize. You'll get them looking at the floor, they'll look down, they'll look anywhere, they'll look behind them, they will look anywhere but at you. So we're gonna recap these real quick. Stall utterance, ums, eyes, huh, those things, cue into it. That means they're lying. If they answer a question with a question, probably lying. Just confirm if that person is them or home before you tell them what you've got. Get that verbal confirmation that that person lives there or is them. Call that person by name if you believe that to be the person you're looking for. They can't deny it after they've already confirmed their name. Liars typically cover their mouth, they cover their face, they have strange behavior, they look around them, they look at the floor anywhere but in your eyes when they are lying to you. And last of all, you're catching them off guard. They don't expect this to happen. They did not know that person was gonna be at their door when they opened it. They have to come up with a whole bunch of BS right then on the spot, be able to see that. Think to yourself, if somebody came to my door and I was being honest about something, would I behave in the way this person is behaving? Guys, I appreciate the support on this channel. I appreciate it if you drop me a like if this helped you out. Keep an eye out in the future because we have some more videos coming up as I explained in my last video. If you haven't seen my first 2 videos, and I'll link them at the end of this video, please subscribe to me if you want to see more. And you guys have a fantastic day. Good luck out there serving.